Hello, everyone. Chris Hughes again here, joining you. CarolinaPreps.com TV. As always, my good friend Jay Sonnhalter. Jay, football season.
We're back.
Let's do it. 1A Power Rankings, Dynamic Fitness and Strength. I appreciate them getting on board and sponsoring the Power Rankings yet again. When it comes to weight room equipment, putting weight rooms together, they are the best. Give Coach Pat Chapman a call. Dynamic Fitness and Strength. 1A Power Rankings, and again, I tell people this every year. They think it's a poll. They think sports writers vote on it. They think my staff here at Carolina Preps does it. Coaches, no. It's all me, guys. So you got the Twitter address right there. Get on the fan forums. Complain about it.
At the end of the season, I'm going to give you a shout out with all your success on your picks.
You know what?
You did a great job.
And we're going to document this, and then we'll go back at the end of the year and we'll see how it happened.
Yeah.
And I'm going to guarantee you, there's going to be teams that are wrong. Every year we have teams from them bubble teams that jump up and prove somebody wrong. Yeah. I think last year the team that jumped up and just really shocked the world was Mountain Island Charter. And I think we're going to see more of those charter schools and non-traditional schools kind of in this 1A kind of jump up, and I'm sure that'll be a story we'll talk about a lot later in the year.
Yeah, unexpected teams stepping up, and which teams exceed expectations. That's what I'm always excited to see. Which players step up, which coaches can really turn a program around.
And of course, there's always a team that I overrate, and that happens. We're human, but hey, let's get to it. Let's talk about the bubble teams. There's some teams in 1A. 1A might not be quite as deep. The 3A, I think we had about 100 bubble teams. Right now in 1A, we got a few teams that are on the radar. I am tracking you, and yes, I know that you're good. So you might not be ranked today, but don't worry. Most of the coaches begged me to rank them 26. So guess what? All of you guys are 26th. Gates County. Talk to the coach. Coach Matt Biggie. He's really excited about what he's got coming back. You guys can be really good. Northside, Pinetown, I know you guys are good. Cherryville, I know Coach Tim Pruitt, I'm watching you. I know you guys are on the radar. Lewisburg, Princeton, Union. You had one of the best seasons you've ever had last year, and I hope you can do it again. Coach Burley, we see you there. Jones Senior, Manio, Coach Sports Sawyer moved over from Washington. Yeah. We've seen Washington. We know. I think he's going to do really good things. Kip Pride, Pender County, Pine Lake Prep. That's a team that I've got circled. They play on a gray turf. You've probably never seen it, but we need to go catch a game there. All gray. They call it the gray.
The gray.
Incredible. Yeah. So there you go. There's some really good teams down there. I know you're there. You don't have to think that I'm disrespecting you. You're going to be there, and I look forward to seeing that happen. Number 25, you had a good season last year, Bessemer City. Number 24, North Edgecombe. Number 23, Robbinsville. You've been in some state championships here recently. I think you guys can be poised to kind of do it again. One of those maybe non-traditional schools. Number 22, Winston-Salem Prep. Number 21, South Stokes. Their team moving down from 2A to 1A. And number 20, Lakewood. Coach James Lewis. He's really been getting things done. 20 to 25, Jay. Anybody step out at you? Who are you looking at?
Well, I think that South Stokes is moving down a level. I think they've got a chance to have a big year. And just overall, I think these teams, the reason why they're down in the 20s is because there's questions. And it's which guys can step up, and also to just generally the turnover factor, I think, is big for these teams, because usually the teams at the top have more talent, but just because you're down here, it doesn't mean you can't win a state championship.
You're right. South Stokes has a new team, Mike Holmes. They were in a lot of really close games last year, and they were young. I think they can be good. We'll keep an eye on them. Let's move up the ladder. Number 19, Riverside Martin, Coach Asim McGill. They can be really good. They're in a tough conference with Tarboro. I hate to say this, but right now, until it's proven otherwise, I think they're playing for second in the conference under Tarboro, but we'll see. I like what Coach McGill, I like what he's doing. East Carteret, they were a team in the finals of the eastern side last year. Really good-looking team. I think they lost in maybe the third round against Tarboro in a good game. Coach Caleb King is now over at Havelock. I met Coach B.J. Frazier this week. He's really excited about what he's got. He was a big-time player at Appalachian, by the way. And he's excited, very sharp young man, and I have no doubt that they might have a little bit of a transition early on, but they're going to beat some teams. They're going to be really good. Number 17, Thomas Jefferson Academy over there, Rutherford County. Jerry Cash, he's been around forever, one of the best coaches there is. They're just solid. They don't necessarily flash around and have the best looking athletes sometimes, but you want to talk about a team that just grinds and wins. They just win. Just win, baby. So that's Thomas Jefferson, number 16. This is a team we've seen on TV last year, Southside. They've been a really, really good team, and I like what I see out of them.
Yeah, they've been a hidden powder down east, and I think they're a team that they're athletic, and that's their calling card, and they continue to get better. They had a big season last year. How are they going to continue to develop this year? That's a big factor for them, but I think a lot of returning pieces is going to help them, and stability within their program is going to be a big key.
Yes. Here's a team, number 15, Plymouth, and we've seen them. I know you've been out there. Coach Robert Cody, he was on a live stream with me on the website earlier this week. I love the guy dearly. Plymouth has been nasty, just really good. I mean, they're a habitual state championship team.
Habitual winner.
They go there all the time. I've got them a little bit lower though, and for one reason, and it's not anything. I don't think they're any worse. In fact, I think they're about the same. But they've got incredibly low numbers, and in that part of the state, the population just seems to decrease, and that's one of the things that Coach Cody told me. He's concerned with depth and stuff like that, but that's always the case. But I bet you his first 11 to go up against anybody else top 25 or 30 every year. Those kids just
coach them up,
They just play. So that's Plymouth, number 15. Number 14, Polk County, coming down from 2A. They're a team that nobody's really probably been tracking, but I'm watching you guys. Polk County, North Stanley, number 13. They're in one of the tougher conferences, the Yadkin Valley, but they bring nearly everybody back. They got a lot of talent coming back. Coach Crisco's done a great job. So North Stanley coming in there at 13th. Mitchell County probably could have been ranked higher. I might get some complaints in that we should be like 5th, and they probably could be. I love those guys. Been up there, been to a lot of games there. Coach Pittman, that atmosphere, and we need to go up there for a game one day. I went there and I seen them play Mountain Heritage, who's their big, the Toad River rivalry, big game. And you're talking about 10,000 fans, and that was incredible. At Mitchell, they leave the field house, they walk through the woods, up around the mountain, and come down the hill from the mountains for their pregame. And you want to talk about crazy. That is some good football.
That's a good tradition. And,
yes.
You know, for high school football, traditions like that is really what makes
it
special.
Question. I love it. And that's what we do here. We love high school
football. We'll pretend like we're coming out of the tunnel, go on the walk, and we'll film it.
I did that last year. In fact, I might run the film right now. I'll see if I can get the producers there. Hey, run that film, guys. All right, number 11, West Montgomery. Again, great team. Went through 2 coaching changes this year, and that's kind of one of those odd ones. Vance Hanner took the job, then left, and then they hired Danny Akins, who had won some championships at Albemarle. So we'll see what happens. Nick Edens goes to Crest. I don't think talent is a shortage, so we'll see. West Montgomery, we're watching you. I think that you guys could be a top 5 team before it's said and done. We'll see. Number 10, Swain County. One of the top 1A programs in the state. Again, one of those great mountain towns, Bryson City. I could live there today. I mean, it's I think it's voted one of the best small towns in America year in and year out. Paul Crawley, he's a good friend of mine.
We got a lot of places we got to go visit.
Paul Crawley runs Soda Pop's Ice Cream Shop right on Main Street in Bryson City. The best. Hey, August 21st, we need to go there. You heard about the eclipse, the full eclipse. Bryson City is voted like the number 1 place in America to see the eclipse.
Oh wow!
We could go up there. We could go up there and watch it in the football
stadium. I want one of those
stadium.
soda pops too.
You got it. You got it. Number 9, East Surrey. Coach David Diamond. I visited him during the spring football tour. Incredible football coach. This is one of the smartest men I know. You want knowledge about anything, whether it's a book or anything. He is there. He was in the General Assembly for North Carolina for like 24 years. I mean,
wow.
He's one of the greatest history teachers I know, but I can tell you one thing. History tells us he's good on the gridiron. They're going to be good, so pay attention to that one. Number 8, East Wilkes, J.K. Atkins. I talked to him today. He's excited about the season. They're going to be really good. They're up there in that tough league with Wilkes Central, but that's going to make for some good football. 2 years ago, he won the CarolinaPreps 1A Coach of the Year award, and I mean, they're going to be that good again. Watch out for them. Number 7 is a team that hasn't been in the top 10 in a while, Cherokee, up there on the reservation. Have you seen their stadium, by the way?
I've seen your pictures.
That's the best in North Carolina. What a place. Cherokee, go up there, go to the casino, spend some money. Love the football up there. And yeah, they're a 1A school, but they pack that stadium. They're athletic. Coach Neil Blankenship at Swain County, that's one of their rivals. He said that they probably are one of the most athletic football teams in the 1A. And he said to look out for them. If they can stay healthy, if they can kind of keep everything reeled in, they can be really good. And Coach Briggs come from Western Carolina.
Yeah, and a big key there is the home field advantage they have too.
Yes.
Anytime you have the support, such a big key, a big advantage when you're playing on your home turf.
All right, here we go, number 6, and this is a big one. Played Murphy in the 4th round of the playoffs, lost by 1 point, 35-34, I believe it was. Mountain Island Charter. And I want to say this right now. I think Mountain Island Charter's got 4A speed. In fact, they got one of the best players from East Lincoln over there that transferred. Mountain Island Charter, in my opinion, could be the number 1 team or the number 2 team in the 1A. They've got everything. They've got an incredible coaching staff with Robert Washington. He's got his son is one of the best players. They're just unbelievable. Coach Gunnar Brewer from UNC goes there all the time, and he don't go see talent. He don't go if you ain't good. Mountain Island Charter, in my opinion, and yes, they are a non-traditional charter school, but they're going to be really good. So don't take your eyes off of them. Number 5, Mount Airy, Kelly Holder up there in Surrey County. They're a team that I think has 3A, 4A kind of speed. They got a lot of numbers from a 1A program, so they're a good team. Can't forget about them. North Rowan coming down from 2A to 1A. North Rowan, dominant, big, fast, athletic. They throw the ball. They run the ball very well. Coach Ben Hampton. They call that stadium the airport. Back in the day, Mitch Ellis is one of the best quarterbacks I've seen. They used to throw it all over the ball yard. But North Rowan at 4. Here's another one of those teams that came down from the 2A. Coach Paul Hoggard's Edenton Holmes, the Aces. Luke Hoggard, I watched him this week in the East-West All-Star game. Incredible. He's going to be playing at Carolina next year. And to see a kid go from a 2A, 1A school to Carolina at quarterback, interesting. I think he may play some safety. But Paul Hoggard's team. Murphy, state champions. Coach David Gentry, we like them a lot. I think they're going to have a good opportunity to repeat. And the number 1 team in the state, Tarboro, Coach Jeff Craddock, and they bring everybody back.
Yeah.
And he called his shot. He told me today, he said, man, we're the team to beat. And when a coach is willing to say that, you got to love it, one. You got to love that he's willing to throw himself out like that, but dadgummit, they're going to be good.
That means he's confident and he has a reason to. Great running attack, great history there. Todd Gurley's alma mater,
Yes.
but this is the
Well,
program.
they got 4 guys in the NFL right now.
Yeah, unbelievable.
For 3.
Yeah.
For like a 600-person school to have 4 guys in the league, and I've had several others there. Incredible program. Saw their last game against Wallace Rose Hill. They got beaten that 4th round game. It was freezing cold. They should have won 2 turnovers in about a minute span and went back for touchdowns, kind of scoop and score deals, sealed their fate.
Yeah.
But they're going to be really good. I can't wait to see it. 1A football is a lot of the small towns, communities. You know, I mentioned those stories. That's what makes 1A special. Sometimes in the big cities of Charlotte, football kind of gets lost because there's so much other stuff to do. But in these schools we listed here, football means something. And that's what we love about it.
And we love covering them and hearing those stories and the traditions they have. That's really what football is all about. And memorable experiences for all these players that get to play for these programs.
Absolutely, guys. Again, for Jay Sonnhalter, I'm Chris Hughes, CarolinaPreps.com TV. We appreciate you joining us. The season is just now kicking off. I'm going to be doing these things every day. We can't wait to talk more football. Please join us. Until next time, for Jay, I'm Chris. We'll catch you next time.